All right, Walmart has made a major announcement. They plan to remove college degree requirement for hundreds of their corporate jobs. Now, this is significant, not just because Walmart is saying we're going to remove the college degree requirements. This is significant because it's white-collar stuff, corporate stuff, not greeters in the stores, not stockers of the shelves. These are white-collar corporate positions, and this is significant. And this the domino of this particular headline, major companies removing college degree requirements, is not a new one. But I would say to you, this is probably, I would say this is probably the most significant validation of what is already beginning to trend. That's how I would look at this. So they plan to rewrite hundreds of job descriptions so that applicants can have either a college degree or show that they have the needed skills through prior experience. Yay, I'm so excited about that piece of it. And other learning. So certifications, maybe a few community college classes that are relevant, online training courses, those type of things are now going to be sufficient. And this is exciting. I'll get back to that in just a minute. So Walmart now is joining the growing ranks of companies that are moving away from the mandate of the degree. And we're seeing fields like cybersecurity, which I don't know that you could name a more important field right now and skill set to have than cybersecurity. Anybody can get hacked. I mean, this isn't just about global peace and governments. And can you imagine hackers getting control of weapons, satellites in space? I'm not trying to ruin anybody's sleep tonight, but that's real. You know it's been tried. You get hackers taking over weapons systems, yikes. But as scary as that is, it's also equally scary that hackers can get into your social media accounts and send out some damaging, embarrassing, blackmailing type stuff. I mean, it's crazy, the stories I read. Hackers can get into your finances. I mean, you talk about scary. So, all that to say, cybersecurity is as an important of a industry and a professional path as there is. And you don't need a college degree. Why? Because you don't need to sit there for 2 years and learn about literature and certain types of math and all this kind of stuff. They can train you. They can take the talent you have and train you without you being in college. Makes a lot of sense. So there's an example. The reason I spent a little bit of time on talking about the importance of cybersecurity, by the way, not only are they important people, the people that are working these roles so vitally important to our way of life, they're also really freaking smart. And so what this does is this, if you think about it, it's like, well, doctors and lawyers, they're really smart and they get the degree. I'm going to tell you right now, you could wipe away the current undergrad requirements for doctors and lawyers. I don't care who you are. I'll debate you all day long on that. Just get them right into their skill set. So what it does is it begins to hack away at this false value that the college degree has been given. We talk about Bethel Tech all the time, tech jobs, people going from high school now with just their micro credentials into the workforce, single moms, no prior experience, going from making $40,000 to $85,000 with a path to six figures. According to a 2022 report by Burning Glass Institute, a labor market research nonprofit, 46% of middle skill occupations and 31% of high skill occupations saw a big reduction in degree requirements. This between 2017 and 2019. As of June this year, 13 states, I've shared this earlier on the program, had removed unneeded degree requirements for state government jobs. Love that. Love seeing our state governments be shockingly innovative. IBM, Accenture, Google, all big name companies in the United States have reduced the number of jobs that require degrees. So this is wildly successful. Here's why this is happening. The reason this is happening is because of the worker gap. When the pandemic happened, it spun off 4 million new jobs. We had 4 million people who were prior to the pandemic were working, and they said, I'm not going back. So that's an 8 million swing, if you will, right? 4 left, didn't come back. 4 million new jobs created. And so even now, in this crazy economy where we've got high inflation that's stubborn and staying around, we see incomes going up, even as prices go up. But we still got a gap of anywhere between 3 to 3.5 million jobs, where there are 11 million jobs open right now in the United States. And there are only 8 million people who have filed as unemployed. Okay, so that's how we got here. Part of the reason that we're seeing skyrocketing and stubborn inflation is because people started getting paid more because companies were saying, I need somebody. I don't have somebody. Let me offer more money. They offer more money. The people leave. They come over. What happens? Companies pass those increased costs on to you, the consumer. All right. Now, so here we sit. Why is this significant? Let's look at the amount of people in the United States that have done some type of prison time. Not violent offenders. And they've done their time. They've paid their debt to society, yet it's very difficult due to the stigma that's been placed on them. And now the stigma has been a tradition for decades where if you have a criminal record, it's very hard to get a job. Folks, we have an opportunity here. You give someone purpose through work to make their life better because now they can get gainful employment and they can move on from their past. To me, is a great employee. That's good for our society. Now let's look at the illegal immigration issue. Very complex. We're not going to get into the politics of it, but let's look at the reality of it. There are a lot of people who are here in this country who are illegal, but they're not here to do bad things. They're actually not here to be violent or to distribute drugs. They're here for what is called the American dream. Did they get here illegally? Yes. How about we speed up the path to citizenship? Let's let them work. Let's tax them. Politicians love taxes. Let's tax them. We have an opportunity here to actually put people at work where other Americans don't want to do the job. How about we kick some of these guys out of the house, the 7 million men that I talk about that aren't working? How about we kick them out of the house and get them a job? I think work brings dignity. You show me a person who's lost their dignity, and I'll show you a person who is pretty much quit on life. Hopeless. And that's dangerous stuff. So all of this ties back to there are lower income people in the United States that feel they have no hope because they don't have a degree. And when Walmart will say, I'll give you a path to a job, a corporate job, where you can make actually really good money and you don't need a degree, guess what happens? Hope rises. If Walmart's doing it, then other people are going to do it. And that's why I'm so excited about this. You want to see the middle class grow, meaning we have more people move from lower income to middle class income with a path forward. This is it. Remove the stupid degree requirement. Level the playing field. Moms who have been stay-at-home moms, never got a degree, and they want to work now. They don't have any hope. Give them a hope. Give them an opportunity to actually do work. Bravo, Walmart. I think we're going to see a lot of big companies follow suit, and the playing field is going to be leveled for millions and millions of Americans. Bravo.